All right. Good afternoon and welcome to Titan Talk. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Dylan's first.
That was fast.
Thanks for joining us today. Today you got myself, Captain Coop. We have the wonderful, our talent, Major McFarland.
That's right.
So thanks, guys. We are a little late today. Well, more than a little late, and I apologize about that. It's been a fun Monday, especially with the weather we have and everything else. So, but we wanted to hop on here and just say hey. We're doing a Not Shop Talk today, and just check in with everybody, see how everyone's doing. Kind of wanted to bring up again. I think we've done it the past 3 podcasts, but I kind of wanted to bring up cold weather and things to take, be cautious of, and everything that way. Just kind of have a little chat with you guys. So, thanks for joining us. Billy, it is an extremely cold afternoon. Yes. This morning was kind of messed up. It was -8 when I walked out of the office this morning to come into the office. So it was not fun.
Sorry, I'm trying to get our podcast pulled up.
He's trying to view the comments. Did you know it's cold outside? I didn't. I thought it was summer still. So my apologies.
Well, we are not the first thing that pops up under Titan Talk, or even close.
Huh?
There it is.
Let's
see.
Maybe.
There it is.
Mute it.
It took me. Oh, shit. I've yet to have a phone discharge in here. Kind of.
That's to me. Let's see. Good afternoon, Gary. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Beatty, welcome. Dylan, of course, is always trying to be first in those comments. Let's see. Yes, from the literally middle of nowhere in Indiana. Where are you in Indiana? Are you on vacation?
You don't go to Indiana for vacation.
That's the only thing
I do for family, but
only thing I can think of.
Better half side.
Let's see. They already canceled school for your son tomorrow. And it's more than likely with the weather that we're having with this snow and all this frigidness, they'll probably start canceling school the days before. But yeah, I expect a lot more of that to come down.
Well, and it's better to know the night before, I feel like, rather than going to bed.
Oh, I'd much rather wait.
Yeah. I hated that as a kid. You're sitting there watching it on like a bubble TV back in the day, and it just rolls across. And if like mine was P, so it was Park Hill School District. So when you like were at like the Y's or the A's, and you're like, oh, you got to wait because it just rolled,
mine
nice and slow. And then finally it'll go through and it won't be updated yet. And then like it's getting closer, and you're like, oh, it's getting close to the threshold of us just having to go. And then finally you'd see it pop up, and you're like, hell yes.
Mine was in the middle because it was an M, and ours never popped up. Like,
yeah, well, because it doesn't snow in the desert.
Well, no, it did, very lightly.
Yes.
But see, here's the thing: when it snowed in the desert, everybody shut down. Nobody knew what to do.
Yeah, because there's like one plow truck.
So it was always funny though, because you'd sit there and like the couple of years as a kid, I remember that it did snow. I mean, it was half an inch. Like we got one good snow where it was 3 or 4 inches, and it destroyed the town. But there was one big one where it was like a big one where it was an inch of snow, and we were waiting for it to pop up. Well, our school district, the guy who manages, I don't know what they're called,
Superintendent,
that guy, forgot to notify everybody that the school was closed.
Yikes.
And so nobody knew. So buses showed up to pick up kids, and we all got to school. No teachers, no principal, no nothing. And so we're all sitting on the buses with the bus drivers start making phone calls, and all of a sudden you hear one of the bus drivers goes, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Next thing you know, you just hear it across the bus radios.
Mass extinction, yeah. Or mass...
So they wound up having to take everybody back on the buses. It was hilarious.
At least 40 miles from Jackson. Pretty good. But yeah, no, that was always fun growing up as a kid. Especially when, like I said, when you knew the night before, because then you could like, I usually could weasel it in, weasel my mom to let me stay up a little later because I knew I didn't have school, and then you could sleep in. And so yeah, the night before cancels were always the best, but it's so freaking cold. I think today's the last of the like negatives for a while, so that's good.
I mean, I could tell you right now.
I mean, since it's the topic of discussion, might as well.
Just go through straight into the weather here real quick. So let's see. We're looking at 3 degrees with a wind chill. It is negative sun. It'll be -7 tonight.
Negative Sunday. Taking back Sunday.
I'm trying to go back a day.
It's negative Sunday, and here it is freezing in this podcast room, by the way.
Horrible.
Their broadcast
Let's see.
room.
15 degrees tomorrow, 33 degrees on Wednesday, 25 degrees on Thursday, 9 degrees with a -11 feel on Friday. 14 on Saturday, 31 on Sunday, 39 on Monday. So it's the last day of the super cold, but we've got a few more of those low double digits and one single digit coming up with a negative on it. So we're almost done with this, but whether it keeps snowing or not, I don't know. It doesn't say. It says partly cloudy and everything that way on those.
Does it have like precipitation over? Let me look at mine.
I didn't know. Okay, so I didn't know he was joking, but I wasn't really paying attention. All right.
It was
he who should not be named.
Oh.
He was not knew I wasn't knew that
snow for the next hour. 100%. Well, it is snowing. Right
well, yeah, it's snowing. I'm looking at it.
Weird. Greatest.
Let's see.
School story.
We
built a snow fort one time and we're shooting pellet guns at each other. That was probably not the best idea.
Yeah, I've done that more.
When we ran out of ammo, we put wood screws in the tip, and you just pump it up enough, and it would still send that thing flying.
Yeah, I never did that.
Yeah, luckily never didn't lose an eyeball or anything.
I did the
because we figured big jackets.
Wait, pellet guns or BB guns?
Because
there's a difference.
The
pellet gun.
Yeah, pellet gun. Yeah.
There's a massive
BB guns
difference.
there's no rifling, it's just a ball.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, the pellet gun.
That's what we use.
Yeah, we use pellet gun. Well, I had a pellet gun. I think the other guys had like a shotgun BB gun. Where because there was little green plastics. Yeah. Mine was like rifled and had like a point to it.
No, mine were ours were BB guns.
Yeah. Well, we figured big jackets you weren't going to do any damage to your body, but we didn't really think about the head area. But
you never do. Not until something goes wrong.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Shoot your eye out, man.
I was actually watching talking about that. I was watching a TikTok video of a comedian who was explaining something to his son about what they used to do stupid wise as a kid. His son, who's I think a comedian as well. I don't know. But he goes, did you ever do that thing where you put your hand up on the board and you have your friend throw the dart at it?
No.
And his dad starts laughing. He goes, what? And he goes, no. He goes, it was so much worse than that. He goes, we'd take the darts and shut the lights off down in the basement.
Oh, gosh.
And all you'd hear is the funk when it hit the board.
Yeah.
And he goes, how did you not lose an eye?
Skin and skull.
He starts laughing. He goes, well, it happened once. And he goes, and there's a distinct difference between when the dart hits the wall because you hear the funk.
Yeah.
Or a...
Yeah.
And he goes, when it happened, he goes, all you hear is funk.
Yeah.
Funk. And you hear, and then you just hear, turn the light back on, man.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Yeah, no thanks. Humphrey, that's good of you to do that. I'm not a needles person. I heard plasma actually hurts too. Ah. Yeah, nope. Next subject. I don't do that stuff.
What do they miss?
Nothing. She's doing needle stuff. Not for me. Talk about puppies or something.
Did you see we have a patrol supervisor who has puppies now?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to pawn them off on everybody.
They look like good dogs.
They're amazing. They look wonderful puppies, but I keep telling him to stop sending me the pictures because I can't afford one.
Oh, well, just tell him you can get the friends and family discount.
That is.
Oh, wow.
I still can't afford one.
Yeah, they can be expensive.
Well, it's also the monthly for me with that my apartment complex because it's high.
They're cane Corsos, aren't they?
Yeah, they get big.
Eli's got that in him.
Cane Corsos are beautiful dogs.
They are. Yeah. Mine are.
I want one. Yeah, exactly, Billy. That's my exact reason I had to tell him to stop messaging me about them.
The dogs now, they're walking out in the yard and they just kind of go, oh shit.
Let me ask you. I got one for you. This is
kind of do this.
This was brought up earlier. Have you ever tried to put dog shoes on them?
Yep, they hate them.
They hate them.
Yeah.
I had.
We haven't done with Sassy yet, but this is like we got her last year this time of year, so she was kind of used to snow from a puppy. But it's so cold out there. They don't realize that I'm trying to tell them, hey, go do your business real quick and then come back in and I go out there with him because I've had to carry Eli before because he'll just lock up
to where he won't move.
Yeah, his paws are frozen. And you got to think about it. That's their paw pads, man.
Yeah,
so that's not
straight skin.
Yeah, it's not as insulated. I mean, it's built to be pounded on, but not that cold.
Not insulated.
Yeah.
No, because my old dog Dusty was the same way. I'd put him in those little shoes. He just stopped moving. He'd lock up and look at me like, "What are you doing to me?"
Yeah.
Like, "But dude, it's cold. You got to get something."
Yep. So, well, guys, make sure you guys are taking the necessary precautions.
I'd say the big thing with this is keep an eye out for ice, black ice, and stuff like that, and make sure that we're so affectionately walking like a penguin.
Yes,
I love that.
Keep your weight over the top, or your weight centered over your feet.
When it comes to patrols, be very careful, guys. Please be very cautious with that stuff. We don't want you guys getting hurt. That's our number one concern is your guys' safety. So please be careful when you're walking around and stuff like that. When you have bad weather like this, try to keep it to a minimum and follow the rules of what's been told to you guys. But other than that,
you can still get dehydrated too.
Yes, you can. So remember, hydration is key. Hydration is the day before, not the day of. I don't have my hydration cup because this is the one I made my stuff in, so I apologize about that. I'll be better next time and bring my actual hydration cup for you guys. But other than that, I don't really have anything else. We kind of just wanted to say, hey, apologize for being, an hour late.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate you guys joining us.
Yep.
Billy says, let's go Steelers. I don't do that. How'd the Chiefs do?
They won.
They won?
Yeah, we lived to fight another day. Did pretty good. Played against a Florida
Who's the next
team.
ones?
We don't know yet.
Maybe not.
It's either going to be the Texans or the Bills.
Waiting for another game.
It depends on tonight, I think, or yeah. Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah.
So you're the sports guy. How do you not know?
Well, I think they're playing like right now. No. There should be 2 games tonight because they had to flex one because there was like 4 feet of snow in the stadium at Buffalo. Yeah, they had fans volunteer to come shovel it down. They built like these slides, and you would just dump snow into the slide, and it would go off into the main floor, and they probably would just truck it out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
The show must go on.
No,
I wouldn't volunteer for that. But Buffalo fans are a different
but they're
breed.
great. This is not the first time they've had to deal with that weather.
No,
guaranteed.
Not at all. Not at all. So yeah.
Other than that, guys, we're gonna let you get back to it.
It's freezing in here. So.
Stay warm. We appreciate it, guys, so much. We wouldn't be able to do stuff like this without you. So thank you again. Again, I apologize for us being late. We will be on time on Friday. I promise. I promise. Cross my little heart. But until then, we'll let you guys get back to it. Stay warm. Stay safe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See you
Thanks, guys.